What's going on, Capricorn? How are you doing? Hope you're doing super well. This is the Autistic Mystic, and this is going to be your 2023 predictions reading. So in this reading, Capricorn, we're going to take a look at your overall general energy for the year, some things you do not see coming, and also get some advice from your angels and spirit guides and much more regarding the year 2023. But before we begin this reading, Capricorn, as always, I do want to take a moment to let you know that you are very welcome here in this space with me as we go through this reading, and I really do appreciate you in advance for taking the time to check this reading out. Now, if this general reading happens to resonate with you, Capricorn, definitely smash that like button, subscribe down below if you have not already for future updates. That would also be greatly appreciated over here, Capricorn. So I also have to warn you, it's like the sun is setting where I am right now, so it might start to get dark in here in this reading, which some of you may like, I think. So with that being said, let's go ahead and pull the energy and see what wants to come through for you for the year 2023, Capricorn. As always, I would like to thank the angels, the interdimensional beings, and the spirit guides who are overseeing this act of divination for the sign of Capricorn. Okay, it seems to me that 2023 is going to be an extremely intense year for you, a year where you may feel like some of you, not all of you, are going to feel like, why are things going, why is the universe working against me? Nothing's working against you. You are basically in a year of like some sort of like spiritual test, some sort of like spiritual warfare. Now, I did a reading for Aquarius, Capricorn, about like how it's all about spiritual warfare, like you need to improve the world. What's happening for you in 2023, what I'm getting right off the bat very strongly, is like this is a spiritual warfare year for you, but you're against yourself. You're not against any, it may seem like, well, some of you are against some sort of dark force, but let's not get too out there. Let's start off with some pre-shuffled oracle cards. I'm just getting a weird vibe. Not bad, but I'm just being honest about what I'm getting. Okay. So the first energy we have here, message from the universe for you, Capricorn, for 2023 is in the world, not of the world. In the world, not of the world, Capricorn. So this is a message for you that be careful when you are deriving a lot of your happiness from anything external, because we cannot take anything with us when we leave, no matter how much gold you want to be buried with. This is a message intuitively as well, Capricorn, in the world, not of the world, of like, what you're going to be doing in 2023 is tapping into a gold mine much deeper than anything physical or anything. What you're going to be tapping into is something that can never be taken away from you in 2023. Something that is so undescribable. Your own inner peace, really. Like, what's the most expensive thing in this whole planet? Inner peace. Your own health. Stuff like that. Be careful if you are too attached to impressing people, or even impressing yourself, or even being attached to anything external. You're going deep this year, I'm telling you. All right. So you're in the world, but not of the world. Remember that. It's not that you can't be wealthy, because many times wealth is a translation of spiritual energy. The most wealthy people are the people who provide the greatest service. So it's all connected. I'm not like, don't get black and white thinking, please. All right. But you also have faith in the process here, Capricorn. Faith in the process. So what is coming through for a lot of you here is, once again, digging very deep into your own, there's a major shift in your consciousness in 2023 where you are basically being a little bit tested by the universe. Remember, what's coming through is something to do with the butterfly effect. The things that you've done up until this point in your life, Capricorn, the universe wants you to know you don't know the true effect of it. You've been called to do things in your life. You've been in alignment to do things. And part of what's bringing you a lot of darkness, maybe in the current moment, or what's been, or even in early 2023, is like, you think you know the exact output of everything you've done. You don't. You motivate more people, and I'm getting this very strongly to tell you, you motivate more people. The people who like you are going to be very quiet. And also, it's like the butterfly effect. If you feel like your life's falling apart, you don't know why it is. You need to have faith in a higher vision, and basically you're being drawn, everything like is being, like you're being drawn into yourself in 2023, okay? And you also have diving for light. So yeah, you're digging, it's like almost like an upside down world a little bit. It's not that you're not going to have great physical experiences in 2023, because I see that. But what I'm getting from this Capricorn is like a deep shakeup. One of the more spiritual years for you, especially as we enter into the age of Aquarius that may be affecting you a little bit. Letting go of some things that you maybe never thought possible. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. Your opportunity, Capricorn, is the Eight of Cups here, and it makes perfect sense with the frequency that's coming through. The Eight of Cups is basically a choice for you to let go of something that doesn't feel good anymore. Unlike the Tower, there's a lot of things in your life that you can hold on to. You have a relationship, you can hold on to it. You have friends, you can hold on to it. You have a lot of possessions, a lot of something that feels a little bit off. If you decide to hold on to it in 2023, I'm not getting anything bad is going to happen to you, but your opportunity is to go out in search of your 9th and your 10th cup. You're only at the 8th cup right now, Capricorn, and this also has to do with emotional, something deeper. Okay, I actually can't believe that I didn't already say this, but basically what's happening to you is basically like the Spartans. Have you ever seen the movie 300? Why can King Leonidas and his fleet, his Spartan army, defeat 1,000,000 Persian warriors? Because it's not what you have on the outside that matters, it's what you have on the inside. A motivated Capricorn can defeat, one motivated Capricorn can defeat a whole immortal army. Also, what's happening to you in 2023 is literally like King Leonidas climbing up to the oracle to seek out wisdom from a higher power, and that's where the true magic of reality is. Being in a state of darkness, not knowing where you're going, but seeking out that knowledge, versus being like the immortal king. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie 300, but like the immortal king's leader of the army, who's having grapes fed to him, and he's in control of the whole world, and he thinks he's happy. That guy is miserable. So you're like King Leonidas. Even like Napoleon said, a motivated army of way less can defeat an unmotivated army of millions. And that's the frequency of, you may have to downsize. You may have to let go of your gadgets and widgets or something in your life, but you are going to have the fire of King Leonidas. Like, I'm telling you, like, there's some sort of spark. Like, you're going to have the fire of, like, Prometheus, who stole the fire from the gods. Like, there's something about you, like, even your DNA might be upgraded in 2023 spiritually. I don't know if you know this, but a lot of people and some of you Capricorns might be like, what? You might lose you at this point, I don't care. A lot of people who we are star seeds, are healers, are, like, you realize that certain genetic alterations were made from birth. Like, you're thinking I'm, like, fully human. Like, you think anyone's fully human. No. Earth is a place where things were brought to you. Okay, what? You're becoming more alien in 2023, but your challenge is the star. Your challenge is the star, renewal, also healing, deep healing, and also your challenge is to make a wish for something that may not make sense to your mind, Capricorn. I feel like what you're seeking out here is peace above all, inner peace, health, also inspiration that translates then into a new physical foundation for you. So we're going to have to clarify what this is about. Also, there's something that you want to heal with someone that I think it might be just done. To get back to the practical, there's something that here you're dealing with an interpersonal struggle with someone that you love. I think this has been a theme for a lot of you. It's not going to be for all of you, but there's something about you wanting to heal something, you wanting to work something out with someone. It may work, but there's a lot of damage that's done here. Now, the reason why I say this is because there is a little bit of a challenge for you because you're going to be doing so much inner work, because you're going to be like realizing like, I remember when I had my spiritual awakening, my Kundalini awakening, spontaneous kind of Kundalini awakening. I had this one girl that I was obsessed with, like this ex-girlfriend that I was obsessed with getting back. When I had this awakening and kind of this like inner shift from being the Persian king to King Leonidas, Sparta, of spiritual warfare against myself rather than anything else, battling my own depression, battling my own things, searching for something deep, something that cannot be described through words. Water cannot wet it, fire cannot burn it, armies cannot destroy it. There's something where I didn't even want, like I didn't even care about like love, relationships, because I put my energy into my inner body. And you start to feel like you have an orgasm 24/7. I'm just like letting it rip in this reading. Some of you are not going to understand me. But here's your overall general energy for 2023. You have the Two of Cups, you have the Seven of Swords, and you also have the Ten of Pentacles, Capricorn. The Two of Cups, Seven of Swords, and Ten of Pentacles. For a lot of you, I feel like you might be like feeling schemed by something that you once loved. Once again, in the world, not of the world. The Seven of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles. What I'm getting here is like, be careful to make your legacy anything physical. My legacy will probably be physical when it's all said and done. But right now, I mean, I'm just Prometheus, the kid who stole the fire from the gods. And that's why you all tune in to watch me, because it's just like what's happening. That's what's happening here. I feel like you're not like, you cannot put all your treasures in the physical world. Now, alternatively, those of you who have a structure with someone, or you have business partners, or you have something, I mean, the Two of Cups to the Seven of Swords, you might find someone's true intentions come out. I'm not going to lie, Capricorn. And that could also be what then pushes you into this awakening. I'm not going to lie. Like, you feel like something happens, especially even in early 2023, where you feel like deceived. You're like, how could this happen? How could the universe do this to me? It's like, you don't know why it's happening. Remain neutral. If anything, remain neutral. Because there is no meaning to this universe besides the meaning that you give it. So for all of you who are getting pissed about the meaning that I'm giving to this reading, or even to your life that I'm actually translating a frequency of, nevertheless, do you think there's only one meaning? Do you think you're the right one? There's infinite meanings, infinite worlds within worlds existing simultaneously. Variability is the world's most fundamental quality. I feel like a mad scientist in this reading. It's great. But let's go here to what you don't see coming. We're going to clarify that. Let's go here to what you don't see coming. You have the Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, and also the Strength card. Yeah, I'm telling you, Capricorn, what you don't see coming, this is the main energy of the theme. Okay, Five of Pentacles is like being on the outside. It's not a very good frequency. You're just losing any sort of thing in the physical world starts to lose importance. You might lose a fight. You might lose a business battle. You might lose a loved one. And so all of your stock in the physical world is going to go away. You're going to be opening your heart. You're going to be connecting with God. But then that's going to translate into a new foundation. I just think a lot of you are going out kicking and screaming and wondering, why is this happening to me? And by the way, it's not going to be this bad for a lot of you. It's not. These are just underlying themes. Your life is like the sundae. Your life is like the sundae. The taro is the cherry on top. I'm translating that. Cherry. Remember that. This is not a sentence of hell in 2023. No, I'm just reading the energy though. Hear me now, believe me later. Okay, you have the Strength card as well. So you're going deep. Okay, the problem with this reading is that I'm not able to use I'm not able to use this English language enough to translate the frequency of this reading. It can only be understood at an experiential level. Your experience is going to get all of this to you. Okay, but here's your advice from Spirit. You have the Three of Wands, you have the Ace of Pentacles, and you also have the Judgment card. All of the spiritual energy opening up to you, Capricorn, is going to lead you in a new a new physical direction, right? The Ace of Pentacles has to do with physical healing. It has to do with a new direction in the physical world. So I'm telling you that your values are going to shift a little bit, and you're going to feel lost for a period of time in 2023. But when your values shift, it's like Eckhart Tolle drives the Jaguar. What do I mean by that? So it's almost like you're waking up out of the dream of form. You're realizing that it is some sort of illusion. But then when you realize that all that matters is your own health, your own mental state, your own well-being, you're not as attached to a relationship. You're not as attached to the car. You're not as attached to your business. But from that point of non-attachment, you can actually win at the game of life more. So for all of you who are nuanced or not nuanced, and you think that I'm telling you you're just going to be like a bum not doing anything physical, you're wrong. That's not what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, you're making a judgment. There's a major shift in consciousness. It's going to be nuanced. It's going to be different for those of you who are different, who have different placements as well. So I would suggest that you go watch your sun, moon, and rising for 2023 and see how it all plays off each other. Because a lot of people don't realize your ascendant, your rising sign is oftentimes the most important one. Especially when it comes to tarot, I've realized. For some of you, not all of you. But you have the Three of Wands, and you also have the Ace of Pentacles here. There's a new plan coming into fruition for you. It actually is going to be the year of power, even as that translates into the physical world. But you're going to be like, once again, instead of like the dopey Persian Empire leader who has an immortal army, who's getting grapes fed to him, who thinks he's like the best ruler, that guy's miserable. That guy's miserable. King Leonidas, he may die with his bros, but one thing is he's not miserable. My frozen statue, I don't know. Alright, so you just need to like go out on a cliff and yell Sparta as loud as you can. Just don't kick anyone, that doesn't deserve it. Alright, Alright. Let's see why the Eight of Cups is here in your opportunity. Why is the Eight of Cups here in your opportunity for 2023, Capricorn? Let's see. Yeah, the Sun, a new form of happiness. And no matter what level that you're at spiritually, it doesn't matter, just apply it to you. Of course, yeah, because there's infinite depths. Once you think you understand this whole universe, levels to this. The Eight of Cups in your opportunity, Capricorn, is clarified. Clarified by the Five of Wands, the Five of Cups, and also the Page of Cups here. I feel like you're walking away from something immature, some sort of game that you're playing with yourself. You could be playing with appearances, and really, in 2023, there's going to be a shift for everyone to simplicity. Instead of like going out and buy Gucci, like you can buy the most expensive stuff, wear it for yourself, don't wear it to impress other people, unless that's what really gets you off. Like, I don't know. But there's something here. The Eight of Cups is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Five of Cups, and also the Page of Cups. You're letting go of something that doesn't seem immature now, but then will. This also, once again, has to do with the person. For a lot of you, your person, someone that you're trying to move forward with in love, you just realize that they're very immature, or at very least, they can't give you what you want. So you decide to say, I'm not going to like make my whole happiness dependent on what this one person, because that's a prison. This one car, that's a prison. This one job, this one place. You're moving on from that. It may leave you in a vulnerable space, though. Also, yeah, okay, so your opportunity here is to move away from anything that just doesn't feel good to you. A lot of you, once again, keeping up with the Joneses type of frequency. I have to keep this car or else I'm worth nothing. I must accomplish this goal or else I'm worth nothing. A lot of you, Capricorn, you're thinking, okay, a lot of you, even with a goal that you have not accomplished, which I want to become the greatest artist of all time. Let's say that's your goal. I want to become the greatest of all time. You're having this belief that, if I don't reach that, then I'm worth nothing. Do you know how you reach that goal energetically? Is by not putting these ultimatums on yourself and just falling in love with the process of spiritual Sparta, not like the other guy. All right? Why is the Star card here for you in your challenge? Why is the Star card here for you in your challenge for 2023? Yeah, like... Star is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and also the Death card here. Yeah, there's decay. to an old lifeline here. The Death card and the Four of Cups. A lot of you has to do with letting go of a relationship, that something happens. You're done playing games. You're done trying to revive something that someone's just not putting in the work. They're being weird. They're playing games with you. And your challenge and also your advice is the Ace of Pentacles. So there's a clear, like, I don't even think you because certain events have to unfold. A lot of you don't see this new direction that you're going in because it's so deep. It's coming from such a deep place. And when you, like, one of the secrets of the universe is, like, when you act from a place of depth, you come from a place of knowing who you are. That changes everything. Instead of, like, trying to desperately get something, trying to desperately show an appearance, trying to desperately... No, like, there's some sort of major shift in your life. With that being said, I'm being called to conclude this reading because Spirit's like, you've said enough. Don't try to mess up their timeline even more. So with that being said, I'm going to conclude this reading. I hope that this reading helped you, Capricorn, and I'll talk to you next time. This is the Autistic Mystic.